before the game, let's have a look at the armies we are going to be facing today. First, we've got a war boss with a Headswapper Kill Chopper. It's a fantasy model with 3 Meganobs with chainsaws. Then we've got 10 heavy armored boys with a Nob with Power Claw and a war boss with a Power Claw as well. They are forming one unit. Then we've got 10 Gretchen with a Big Mech and his shock attack gun. It's a very well painted model by VTech. So let's have another look from a side where they're more light. This model comes with a runt, a truck for the boys, battle wagon with Gazgul and his Meganobs. Then we've got 10 Gretchen to hold objectives, another battle wagon for the flash gits, 10 flash gits in there, and 10 Gretchen as well, and the objective on the Ork side. So now let's have a look at the army of Fleshters that I'm gonna be using. So over here we've got a Rhino with a 5-man tactical squad, a Librarian Dreadnought painted in Fleshters colors. Next there's a Ball Predator, which is hiding, lurking in the back. On the other side we've got another Rhino with 5-man tactical squad and Gabriel Seth model, which is not yet finished. And in the corner, lurking, is the objective, obviously. That's just completely opposite from where VTech is staying, and 5-man assault squad. So I've still got some reserves to be introduced over here. So we've got a drop pod with Death Company Dreadnought. We've got a 5-man Death Company squad on its own. Another 5-man Death Company squad with a Librarian in Terminator armor, and another assault unit of Marines, assault Marines unit. So that's it. The two units are Death Company units are separate. I didn't want to sort of bunch in all the models. So VTech has won the first turn. I failed to catch the initiative. So let's start. Let's have a look what happened in turn 1. VTech has made some progress. He moved all his Orks forward, applying the typical Orky tactic. So pushed everything forwards as much as possible, flatting out wherever he could. Gretchen got onto the objective, and the truck shot some Space Marines, killing one, unfortunately. Killing one that was in range. We forgot completely to do the shock attack gun shot, so VTech is going to do it now, live. So he's taking 2 dice to see the strength of the weapon, so it's strength 5. Now he's aiming for the unit of assault marines. He can actually see them through the gap in the windows, and big template is going on top of them. The template does not scatter, although you can't see that on the dice. He aims hit perfectly, so he's wounding them on 3s. 1 reroll, so that's 2 wounds, and I grab my dice. Well, actually that's a AP2 weapon, so I wouldn't get any armor save, but VTech allowed me to take the cover save through the building, so I rolled 2 6s. So no Space Marine casualties. Moving on to turn 1 of Fleshters. In my first turn, I flatted out my Rhino to push as close to the objective as possible. Librarian Dreadnought did not move, which, as we can see later on, was my undoing. The Ball Predator shot the battle wagon with 10 flash gits and took off 1 hull point, luckily. On the other side of the table, the other tactical squad with Gabriel Seth in it moved up from away from the objective and sort of blocked the truck, and the assault squads pushed forward. They moved 12 inches and ran another 5. So just to get closer to the Gretchen, and the Death Company Dreadnought, which deep-stroked in the first turn, got very close to the Big Mech with shock attack gun. So that was my first turn. Luckily, there's gonna be more action in VTech's turn 2. Orks turn 2 was quite successful. On the left hand side, the Orks moved their truck surprisingly to the right, disembarked and assaulted the Space Marines. The assault squad of Space Marines, killing them all. Actually, the war boss killed them all, and the boys were just helping out. The Dreadnought did not do much, as he only wounded the Gazgul, and then disappeared after being smashed to bits by Meganobs and Gazgul himself. While he exploded, he took two Gretchen with him only. In the middle, the battle wagons did some damage, unfortunately for flash tearers. So the red battle wagon, which we're gonna see now, shot its cannon into the truck, taking one hull point off. Did not pin the squad inside, and the yellow battle wagon flash gits that are in there shot the other Rhino and took the other hull point. In my turn 2, all of my reserves deployed to the table. So as you can see, the Death Company squad with Librarian, Deep Stroke exactly where I wanted, in the back of the all Ork units, and in the back of this unit that killed my assault squad. Another Death Company squad dropped in front of them. The 5-man tactical squad disembarked to get ready to kill the unit. Gazgul, unfortunately, the drop pod killed Gretchen on the objective, and Librarian Dreadnought moved out a little bit to get in on some action, as well as the Bulk Predator shot a lot, but did completely nothing to the battle wagon. The assault Space Marines that deep stroked this round, they scattered from here all the way up to here, unfortunately leaving them useless, not being able to shoot a lot. They only killed 1 or 2 Gretchen, and the tactical squad moved so far just to get in closer and shot as well. So I wanted to do some assaults, but unfortunately realized that everything either disembarked or deep stroked onto the table, so no assaults this turn. Well, that didn't go as expected. As you can see, there's a substitute for a vortex grenade. Unfortunately, the Big Mac managed to switch one of the special buttons on his shock attack gun and rolled 12 on the strength, which meant it opened a portal to hell and sucked in the whole Death Company squad with the Librarian. The boys, the boys, Warbos ended up assaulted the Space Marines, the Death Company squad, and killed 3, losing all the boys in the process. On the other side of the table, Gazgul jumped into his battle wagon, and the battle wagon shot, unfortunately doing nothing again. Shot its cannon at the Rhino. The truck moved away as far as possible from the vortex grenade, which is gonna scatter next round. Flash kits opened fire onto the assault squad hiding behind the cover, and unfortunately killed 3 of them. So that's a lot of activity going on turn 3. My turn 3 wasn't very successful, as you can see. The whole Death Company squad and Gabriel Seth died in this encounter. The Warboss managed to live. The tactical squad jumped back into the Rhino. I was thinking of going back to the objective, and I forgot to do the flat out move. So here I am moving this move, getting closer as close to the objective as possible. On the other side of the table, well, actually the middle, Bulk Predator failed to do any damage to the battle wagon with flash gits, and them in turn shot the Space Marines, and the tactical squad got out of the Rhino. So I am on the objective. Orks turn 4 was eventful. Both my Rhino and Librarian Dreadnought died to the Meganobs, Gazgul, and Warboss with Headswap and Killchopper. I don't know how he managed that, unfortunately. He attacked my Bulk Predator from the back. So the flash kits from the battle wagon shot the unit to bits and they started running away. Assault Space Marines stayed on the objective. My Rhino over here also got destroyed, and the tactical squad had to disembark in emergency, so now they are in danger. Let's see what takes place in turn 4 of Flash Terrors. The last turn we decided to play, I ran away with my tactical squad into the ruins, trying to get as far away from the warboss and the knob. Probably they are not too safe in here. On the other side of the table, my unit of my Rhino got into the way of Meganops and the battle wagon, so they can't shoot my assault squad. But it's just a matter of time until I get squished, either by Meganops or the flash kits who are going to shoot the hell out of me, and the other tactical unit is running away since I don't have a sergeant. So I lost the game. I got tabled by Vitek. Another victory on his count. Thank you for watching the battle report. Please leave your comments and feedback on YouTube. If you liked the video, please like it. If you didn't like it, please dislike it on YouTube, but also leave a comment why you did so I can improve and make those better. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. There's a subscribe button underneath the video. Just so I can remind you, we played on Battlemat from Frontline Gaming, and the whole scenery, most of it is from Morty 5 Terrain, a Polish company. See you again. Bye bye.